premium cotton, grown and sewn in America. The new Jockey Made in America tee is the most comfortable t-shirt you'll ever wear. Just know that you're supporting American workers who craft the comfort Americans have trusted since 1876. Remember, there's only one jockey.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Being a member of a winning team takes hard work, dedication, setting goals, dreaming big. That's why I teamed up with Educators Credit Union. Giving back fuels me and educators. And together we're scoring big for our community.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
I'm Bobby Portis, and I'm a member.
The sixth time ever that Parkside is in the annual Rosemont Dome Tournament. Hello and welcome to Parkside Rangers Athletics. My name is Ethan Birch. So thrilled to bring you the coverage of Parkside softball on this weekend in Rosemont, Illinois. Parkside fresh off a trip to the Music City Invitational in Tennessee, where they began their season 2 wins and 3 losses. And they'll look to get hot here in this tournament, a tournament that they're very, very familiar with. Again, their 6th time in it, 16-11 overall. They'll be taking on, in Game 1, Minnesota State University Moorhead. That is the Dragons, who are 5-3 coming off their best season since 2007. Parkside in the black jerseys with black pants, with Parkside written across the chest with black lettering and white outlines. Parkside also has black visors with the Ranger Bear front and center. For Moorhead, they're gray on gray with high white socks, Dragons written across the chest with red lettering, white outlines, and red visors. Casey Schickel gets the start for Parkside. They will play as the home team here in game number 1 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. For Moorhead, Evie Evans, Azalea Lopez, Mac Gallagher. They'll round out 1, 2, 3 for the Dragons. Ilya Johnson, Sam Centeno, Anika Norman, Olivia Goderis, Elia McCarthy, and Lizzie Davis round out the rest of the order. Schickel set to go. Evans in the box. First pitch is upstairs for ball 1. We are officially underway in the Rosemont Dome Tournament. Medling calling pitches behind the dish for Schickel as her 1-0 is outside 2-0. Schickel in the circle, going through the motion on a 2-0, well outside 3-0. And Evie Evans in a great spot for the Dragons to start their offense. Lopez pitching and on deck for Minnesota Moorhead. But first a 3-0. Schickel through the motion, ball 4. So 4 pitches in and a 4-pitch walk. Schickel appeared versus McKendree University in the Music City Invitational. Lasted 4 2/3, allowed 3 hits, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, but just 2 earned runs. Corner shaded in. First pitch on the way right down the middle and a called strike. Home plate umpire Scott Stempel, and out in the base path is Tracy Faker. Chance for Moorhead to start off hot. 0-1 from Schickel. Misses outside. Parkside's defense, left to right in the outfield, Rutledge, Remington, and Livernash. In the infield, Johnson, Welling, Bates, and Ball. Megan Medling once again behind the dish. Here's the pitch lined into center field. That's going to dump in for a base hit. Remington fields and will get it in, but Lopez on. First hit of the day, and Moorhead all of a sudden right in business. Here comes Gallagher. Mac Gallagher you'll see here over at the hot corner at third wearing number 21. And the right-handed third baseman in the box. First pitch to her. Called strike on the outside corner. So Schickel, ground ball away from helping herself out, but she'll need to fill up the zone. Gallagher, .429 batting average this season so far as the 0-1 is outside 1-1. So far, Moorhead has just produced 2 home runs this season. Evans has one of them. She stands on second. Still no one out. Inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gallagher slugging .619 right now. 4 doubles. That's most on the team. Outside, 3-1 now. Schickel struggling to find the zone so far. Out of her first 11 pitches, she's just thrown 3 strikes, in danger of walking another. The 3-1, hit on the ground, foul left side. So her 4th strike brings this count to 3-2. Gallagher in a spot to do damage here in the top of the first from Rosemont, Illinois. Casey Schickel in her senior year stands tall in the circle. Payoff pitch, 3-2 on the way. Inside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning. That Schickel has surrendered. And the bases are juiced for Johnson. Johnson tall in the right-handed batter's box. The first pitch on the way outside. And the struggles to find the zone for Casey Schickel continue. Big spot for Moorhead. Chance to strike early. Pitch to Johnson. Fisted over the mound. Fielded by Bates. She'll get the out at first, but a run will score. Moorhead is officially on the board, taking the 1-0 lead. And Schickel still far out of trouble. Runners on second and third with 1 out. Sam Centeno to the dish. 5th straight right-handed batter against the righty Schickel. So Evans scored, still second and third. First pitch upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Lopez at third, 60 feet away from scoring the game's 2nd run. And Gallagher stands at second base. Still 1 out in the top of the first. Corners shaded in. That's a strike right down the middle. Sam Centeno, see her behind the dish for Moorhead. She's up in the count, 2-1. Centeno, 5 hits and 18 tries so far this season. Has hit a homer. No other extra base hits outside of that. 2-1 is downstairs, 3-1. Schickel, who has already walked 2 batters this inning, in danger of another. He's only thrown 6 strikes in 19 pitches here in this top of the first. Moorhead already with the 1-0 lead. This one looped towards center field, and it dumps in for a base hit. 1 will score. And Gallagher will hold up at third. An RBI single for Sam Centeno, and it's 2-0 Moorhead. Because that ball was hit so soft and off the end of the bat, it was a tough ball to read for Matt Gallagher, so she was forced to hold up and unable to score. Still 1 out. This one dribbled right back to Schickel. She should have time to get the out. She shuffles it over to first, and it gets the out. Gallagher hangs around at third. Centeno bounces over to second. More importantly, 2 outs and a run, does not score. To the plate comes Goddard. So as dangerous of an inning this started, Schickel can get out of this only slightly harmed as the first pitch to Goddard, outside, ball 1. It started with bases loaded and no one out. Johnson delivered a run on a ground out. Centeno singled home a run. That one's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strikes. Schickel a chance to give Parkside's offense a try at it. Trailing 2-0 right now and trailing in the count to Goddard 2-1. Parkside lost their last 2 in the Music City Invitational. 2 nail-biters, 5-2 to Tiffin, 5-3 to Quincy. Pitch outside, 3-1. And this has been the problem for Schickel. Walked 5 in her last outing and already a pair so far, in danger of another. The 3-1, fouled away. Big hack by Goddard, looking to do damage. Maybe got what she wanted. 3-2 is an open bag over at first with McCarthy awaiting on deck for Moorhead, the 8-hitter. First the 3-2. Hits softly to third. Johnson cuts it off, throws on the run in time. This inning started with bases loaded and no one out, but Casey Schickel works out of trouble, surrendering just 2 runs. We're on to the bottom of the first here in the Rosemont Dome.
If financial service group is right for you, our Find Your Fit process ensures if we're not the kind of advisor you're looking for, we'll help you find one who is. Visit our website today to set up a no-hassle, no-cost conversation. If we're not just right for you, we'll give you options so you find the model that fits your needs. Check us out today at toyourwealth.com.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
2 hits and 2 runs in the top of the first for Minnesota Moorhead. And now it's time for Parkside to bat here in the bottom of the first. Their lineup rounds out Taylor Delgado, Cassie Rutledge, Mia Johnson, Hallie Remington, Riley Bates, Megan Medlin, Emmy Ball, Tia Livernash, and Eden Welling. Delgado, the flex in Parkside's lineup. She will lead off. A grad student for Parkside in her 5th year with the program. Lopez in the circle. First pitch, a heater, up and out, 1-0. So Lopez batting second in the lineup for the Dragons. Singled and scored. Now tasked with facing Parkside's 9. Delgado swings and misses. First strike for Lopez. She took something off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Delgado, the right-handed batter. The corners shade in. Big hack by Delgado, 1-2. Delgado, 2 hits in 15 at-bats so far this season. Drove home 2 on a triple in game number 1 of the season. Down 1-2 in the count. The pitch popped up foul off the netting. Delgado will stick around for another. Parkside would lose that game 5-3 to Kentucky Wesleyan College, but bounce back with 2 wins. That one outside, 2-2. Lopez so far, she's been brilliant in 21 and a third innings pitched. Holds an ERA of 1.97, 2-2. Inside. Cold take by Delgado. She'll stick around for the payoff. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cassie Rutledge awaits on deck for Parkside. The 3-2 to Delgado, fouled away once again. And Delgado will stick around for another. Great battle by Delgado, a couple foul balls, and the 8th pitch coming up. Lopez to Delgado, on its way, fisted into center field. It's shallow, but out goes. That's Goddard to make the catch. So Delgado with a good battle in her first at-bat, however, retired. And here comes Cassie Rutledge. Rutledge coming off a season, second team all GLIAC. She was unbelievable last year. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Rutledge batted .348, led the team in homers with 6th. Here's the 0-1 to her. Upstairs on a heater. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ten doubles, that's 16 total extra base hits. She was incredible. The 2-1 to her, swing and a miss. Lopez went downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rutledge. Here with 1 out, no one on, bottom of the first, 2-0 Moorhead. The 2-2, fouled away right side. Rutledge 6 for 16 so far this season. That's 3rd best on Parkside with a .375 batting average. Has doubled and tripled so far. Has the battle here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lopez to Rutledge. Here it comes. Fouled away again. I mentioned Lopez has appeared in 21 1/3 innings so far. She struck out 19, has walked just 1. The control levels through the roof for Lopez. 2-2, hit up the middle, but snagged by Lopez. Wasn't hit too hard. A line out, and there's 2 outs. Here comes Mia Johnson, just a sophomore, and one of Parkside's best players as a freshman just last season. Went first team all GLIAC. First pitch to her, up and away outside. In the 3-hole for Parkside after a .312 average a season ago, 6 doubles, 5 home runs, an .855 OPS. The 1-0 to Johnson inside. With 2 out and no one on, Johnson can sit dead red. 2 balls, no strikes. Pick out something she likes. She's batting .400 so far this season. The 2-0 to Johnson. Hit to third, not hard, and easily caught by Gallagher to retire this side. No hits, no runs, no one left on. In the bottom of the first, to the second we go in a 2-0 Minnesota Moorhead lead.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters. If you're looking to strengthen relationships with your key clients or prospects, President's Club Sports will get you there.
McCarthy, Davis, Evans here as we enter the top of the second from Rosemont, Illinois in the Rosemont Dome Tournament. Casey Schickel struggled in inning number 1, but surrendered just 2. It could have been worse. She'll look for a rebound inning here in the top of the second. The first one is upstairs 1-0. McCarthy. You'll find her in center field for Moorhead. Hit on the ground, right side, fielded by Bates, and an easy 4-3 putout for out number 1. And a good start to the inning for Schickel. In the first, she walked Evans, allowed a hit to Lopez, and walked Gallagher. Set of bases loaded with no one out, but a clear better start. Now Lizzie Davis, the sole left-handed hitter in the order for Moorhead, takes a strike on the outside corner. And Schickel jumps ahead of the lefty Davis. Davis batting .278 this season, fouls one off left side. And Schickel in a position for her first strikeout of the afternoon. Up 0-2 to the first hitter so far. And this is what Parkside needs, just a quick inning if Schickel can deliver it. Fastball just outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Davis has struck out just 2 times this season in 18 at-bats. Fastball just outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Schickel through the motion. Davis pops it up, left side. Sinking, sliding, cannot make the grab. It's Rutledge. It's a foul ball. We'll do the 2-2 one more time. Parkside went 5-1 in the Rosemont Dome tournament last season. We're real good as the 2-2 is outside and low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Schickel, who jumped ahead of Davis 0-2, now finds herself in a full count. 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. Fielded by Welling cleanly. Throws the first in time. Long at bat, maybe a little longer than Schickel would have liked. Nonetheless, 2 outs. Ball was hit hard off the bat of the 9-hitter, Lizzie Davis. Back to the top. Evans drew a walk on 4 pitches in her first at bat. And she takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Evans has got some pop, couple extra base hits, including a homer. With 6 runs batted in, looking to start a 2-out rally here at the top of the order. It's inside, 2-0. And a big-time hitters count for Evie Evans. Schickel's got to find a way to get one across here. Late on the fastball is Evans. Drilled it foul. Evans, very familiar to walking this season, leads the team with now 8 walks in those 8 games. Now the 9th. Outside, 3-1. Lopez awaits on deck. She's got a hit off Schickel already. The 3-1. In there for a strike, inside corner. Evans took the stride to first. Maybe thought that one was a little more in than Scott Stempel. 3-2 pitch. Schickel delivers. It's grounded to Johnson. Fields it on a bounce. Long throw in time. 3 groundouts. And Schickel with a clean top of the second. On to the bottom half we go in a 2-0 Minnesota Moorhead lead over Parkside.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Financial Service Group is a fee-only financial advisory firm, meaning we don't get paid commissions for selling you any financial products. That takes the incentive for selling out of our business model and allows us to put and keep your best interests first. Visit us at toyourwealth.com today to learn more.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health. We're here for you.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, Parkside went 3 up, 3 down in the first, and they'll look to get their first base runner of the game. Hallie Remington, Riley Bates, Megan Medling. That's 4, 5, 6 for Parkside in the bottom of the second. Lopez with 17 pitches in the first had no problem retiring the first 3 hitters for Parkside as the first one is upstairs to Remington. Remington back in Rosemont after a miraculous May. It's probably the best way to put it. Had a tremendous tournament and had the play of the tournament probably. That one is fouled away. Remington made a diving catch to end the game against Ferris State. Parkside won it 6-5 in the GLIAC tournament. That was en route to their GLIAC championship appearance as Remington lines out to third. Hit that one hard, but Gallagher was there to make the play, so Remington retired. 4 up, 4 down so far for Lopez, and Bates up to the dish. Bates, 333 so far is the average. She lines it up the middle and a base hit. The freshman is on with Parkside's first hit of the afternoon. And she smoked that ball. Went down, got it, and sent it right back at Lopez. Medling represents the tying run at home plate. 300 is the average for Parkside's catcher. Here in game number 1, first pitch to her. Taken low, 1-0. Bates has attempted a stolen base but was thrown out. See if eighth-year head coach Kristen Ortman tries anything. That one fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, 1 on. The 1-1. Hit in the air high. It falls. Oh, it actually hit on that top of the roof, so that's an out. We'll get used to these rules here in the Rosemont Dome tournament. Just the first of 6. So when a ball hits all the way up there, it's going to be recorded as an out. Mark that as a P6 in your scorebooks. So 2 outs, 1 on. Outside on a fastball to Emmy Ball. Ball started in 3 games last weekend. Recorded 2 hits in 9 at-bats. This one's popped up on the infield, should be playable. It is for Norman to retire the side. So a couple pop-outs get Lopez out of trouble. 1 hit, no runs, 1 left on in the bottom half of the second for Parkside. To the third we go in a 2-0 Moorhead lead.
Premium cotton, grown and sewn in America. The new Jockey Made in America tee is the most comfortable t-shirt you'll ever wear. Just know that you're supporting American workers who craft the comfort Americans have trusted since 1876. Remember, there's only one jockey.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Being a member of a winning team takes hard work, dedication, setting goals, dreaming big. That's why I teamed up with Educators Credit Union. Giving back fuels me and educators. And together we're scoring big for our community.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
I'm Bobby Portis, and I'm a member.
Top of the third from Rosemont, Illinois. Schickel back in the circle. First pitch to Lopez, misses outside, 1-0. Lopez, Gallagher, and Johnson, the heart of the order for the Dragons. And this portion of the order has already done damage, and a big reason why 2 runs are already on the board. Schickel has retired 5 straight up to this point, and she paints the outside corner, 1-1. Casey Schickel looking to get into a groove, and this will be a tough task second time through. Lopez will sit in on a 2-1 after that one missed outside. Two-1 to Lopez on the way. Popped up. Caught. Welling makes the catch. And a big hitter in Lopez retired to start the inning. Make that 6th straight retired by Schickel. Now Matt Gallagher steps in. Last season was unbelievable. She swings and fouls it off her foot. 0-1. little shaken up. Last season was the best hitter in this Dragons lineup. Batted .417. 12 doubles, 11 round trippers, 50 RBIs. She's in the 3-hole for a reason. Currently just a little shaken up after fouling that ball off her left foot. Pitch to Gallagher, outside. But she played a huge part in Minnesota Moorhead's best season since 2007. Downstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike to Gallagher. They finished 30-16 overall, 16-8 in a good NSIC. That's on the outside corner, 2-2. That was the most wins in a single season since '07. In fact, they won 22 more games than the previous season. 2-2 hit hard, but foul. Gallagher well ahead of that one. Their great season came to an end in the NSIC tournament. They were bounced by St. Cloud State. Nonetheless, an historic season, set single-season records in runs, RBIs, and on-base percentage. Another one to Gallagher, grounded to short. Weird hop for Welling, but she takes her time, makes the clean play for a 6-3 putout. 2 up, 2 down in the third. And Schickel, 1 hitter away from getting through a tough part of this order and really settling in after a rough start in the first. Johnson, the hitter, grounded out, but drove in Minnesota Moorhead's first run of the game. Once again, downstairs, that one in the dirt. In fact, 2 balls, no strikes. (2-0). Hitters count for Johnson. Swings softly to third. Right there is Johnson. Johnson to Johnson. No hits, no runs. No one left on, and Schickel starting to settle in to the bottom half of the third we go in a 2-0 game.
If financial service group is right for you, our Find Your Fit process ensures if we're not the kind of advisor you're looking for, we'll help you find one who is. Visit our website today to set up a no-hassle, no-cost conversation. If we're not just right for you, we'll give you options so you find the model that fits your needs. Check us out today at toyourwealth.com.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
2-0 your score as we head to the bottom of the third. Parkside has collected just 1 hit through the first 2 innings, but they'll look to figure things out here in the bottom half of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the Rangers. Livernash, Welling, and then back up to the top with Delgado. Lopez has been strong so far. Kind of exactly what we were expecting. However, it's not struck anyone out. It's just allowed 1 hit. First pitch to Livernash. That's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Livernash carries a .333 batting average into the Rosemont tournament. Thinks about it, does not offer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just played in 3 of 5 games in the Music City Invitational. Now getting the start and the opportunity here in the Rosemont Dome tournament. The 1-1 waved at and missed. Strike 2. Lopez eyeing down her first strikeout of the afternoon. 1-2 to Livernash. Lopez through the motion. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout by either team. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the third. The 9-hitter, Eden Welling, over at short for Parkside. Steps in. Lopez has been real efficient. First pitch outside, 1-0. Just 31 pitches up to this point and a quick inning away from being on pace to go all 7. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Lopez took something off it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Welling had their 6 at-bats last week and did not record a hit. The 1-1 is downstairs, 2-1. So still eyeing down her first hit of the season. The 2-1, Lopez to Welling. Popped up foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Welling, a junior. A Madison, Wisconsin native. Digs in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away once again. And Welling not going away. Played a big role in last year's team. Started in 35 of 38 games. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. In fact, tipped into the glove of Centeno. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lopez of the 8 and 9 hitters in Parkside's lineup. And back up to the top we go with Taylor Delgado. Delgado popped out on an 8-pitch at-bat to lead this one off first. Lopez looking to spark something here for the Rangers. Shows bunt, pulls back at the last second. They'll check over to Tracy Faker over at first. It'll remain a ball. (1-0) to Delgado downstairs, 2-0. And all of a sudden, Delgado finds herself in a good hitter's count. Was first team All-GLIAC back in 2022. Hits it to right center field. That's a base hit. And Delgado, thinking about 2, will take a big turn before heading back to first with Parkside's second hit of the afternoon. Rutledge coming into the box here. 2 outs, 1 on. Parkside trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. With the juice of their order coming up. Rutledge, first pitch to her. In there for a strike on the outside corner. Lopez has been filling up the zone. Out of her 40 pitches, 26 of them have been strikes. The 0-1. That one misses inside, 1-1. Delgado did steal a base last weekend. She has a threat to do so. 1-1 is upstairs, 2-1 now. And Rutledge in a spot to do damage. Johnson awaits on deck. Delgado's got some speed at first. The 2-1 popped up foul. And the count goes to 2-2. And all of a sudden Lopez, who has already picked up a pair of strikeouts this inning, can spoil a potential rally Parkside has brewing. The 2-2. Popped up foul. Delgado did run. Mentioned her threat of stealing bags with the speed she's got. See if she goes again. Another 2-2. Delgado doesn't run. It's fouled away. Good battle here between Lopez and Rutledge. Rutledge already 0 for 1 so far. Looking to do some damage. Upstairs. The count goes full, 3-2. If there was any doubt of Delgado going, she'll go now. With 2 outs. Johnson awaits on deck. Lopez to Rutledge, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lopez went out of the zone. Rutledge chased. And that does it in the bottom of the third. A hit, no runs, 1 left on for Parkside. To the 4th we go in a 2-0 game.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters.
Top of the 4th, 2-0 Minnesota State University Moorhead over Wisconsin Parkside. Schickel back into the circle. First pitch to Centeno, misses inside, 1-0. Centeno, Norman, Godaris here in the top of the 4th. Moorhead struck for 2 in the first inning, but Schickel has settled in, has retired 7 straight hitters. This one hit hard right side and into right center field, base hit. Centeno with Moorhead's 3rd hit of the afternoon. She ends Schickel's out streak, and a nice start for the Dragons here in the 4th. Centeno now 2 for 2 after driving home a run in the first. She'll stand on first before. Looks like Leverson will run for her. Leverson's been over at first. And now she'll stand on first as a base runner this time around. Norman grounded out her last time up. The lefty ready to dig in. One on, no out. First pitch to Norman. She shows bunt, fouls it away. Could not get it down in fair territory. Norman with 5 hits in 27 at-bats this season. Looking to get hot, fouls away. That 0-1. It's now 0-2. Schickel has not struck out a batter this afternoon. Here's her first chance to do it. She's gotten 7 outs on the ground. Another one could be her best friend. Grounded right back to her. She'll go to first the easy way instead of trying to twist it. Another 1-3 putout. That's 2 for Norman in her 2 at-bats. Centeno advances to second, 1 out. It's the 8th ground out Schickel has allowed. Batters have just been plummeting the ball into the ground. I beg your pardon, Leverson, who's running for Centeno, is over at second. With that speed, you got to think that that was in the back of Schickel's mind. Next pitch, in there for a strike, 0-2. And all of a sudden, Casey Schickel starting to roll here in the 4th inning. Godaris ready to dig in on an 0-2. Schickel communicates with Medling through the motion, outside on a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Leverson off a second, 1 out. Here's the pitch, just misses outside. Two balls and 2 strikes from 0-2 to 2-2. Pulled foul. Goddard well ahead of the off speed. Leverson in scoring position at second. 1 out in the top of the 4th. The 2-2 pitch, grounded over the mound and into center field for a base hit. Leverson rounds third. She will score without a throw. RBI single for Olivia Goddard. And she adds on to Moorhead's lead. It's 3-0. Timely hitting for Goddard. Went from 0-2 to 2-2. Schickel was unable to put her away, and she made her pay by pounding one up the middle. The 8-hitter McCarthy with a runner on first, 1 out. First pitch upstairs, unable to be handled by Medling. It'll allow Goddard to go on over to second. McCarthy in a 1-0 count, now a 2-0 count as that one misses. Nearly half of Schickel's 68 pitches so far this afternoon have been balls. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1. Two one is downstairs, 3-1, and all of a sudden McCarthy in a hitter's count. Three balls and 1 strike, runner in scoring position. That one's on the outside corner, 3-2. Goddard awaits at second. 120 feet away from scoring Moorhead's 4th run of the afternoon and padding their lead. It's 3 right now. 3-2. Hit in the air right side. Back goes Bates. It lands in front of Livernash. Over to third goes Goddard. It's a bloop single for McCarthy. And there's runners on the corners with 1 out. 5th hit of the game already for Moorhead. Schickel really settled down at the end of the 1st and the 2nd and 3rd. But here in the 4th, running into some trouble. The 9-hitter Davis digs in there for a strike 0-1. Top of the order looming around, Evans, Lopez, Gallagher to follow Lizzie Davis. The corners in, middle back. Hit to Johnson, makes the play. Applies the tag, but it's late. Good read by Goddard at third to get back. Hard hit for Davis. Nothing comes of it except for a line out, 2 outs. Runners will remain on the corners. Evie Evans, the 1-hitter. 0 for 1 so far. Walked and scored in the 1st. First one's downstairs, 1-0. Evans, another player who did some damage last season. Batted .340 with 13 doubles and 6 homers. Also drove in 23 runs. A chance to drive in some here with runners on the corners. That one's on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Evans has already driven home 6 this season. The 1-0. Hit in the air to right. Should be playable for Livernash. She camps under it and makes the one-handed catch to retire the side. A pair of hits, a run scored, and 2 left on for Minnesota Moorhead in the top of the 1st. They lead 3-0 to the bottom half we go.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Financial Service Group is a fee-only financial advisory firm, meaning we don't get paid commissions for selling you any financial products. That takes the incentive for selling out of our business model and allows us to put and keep your best interest first. Visit us at toyourwealth.com today to learn more.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health. We're here for you.
Bottom of the fourth from Rosemont, Illinois. Ethan Birch with you. On call for all six for Parkside here this weekend in the Rosemont Dome Tournament. Parkside looking to cook up some offense here. They've only produced 2 hits through the first 3 innings of action. Johnson, Remington, Bates. That's 3, 4, 5 for Parkside here in the bottom of the fourth. First one is outside to Mia Johnson, the sophomore. Lopez has been unbelievable in the circle. 3 strikeouts through 3 innings has just allowed those 2 hits. This one upstairs. Fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Mia Johnson, who lined out to third. Her last time up, didn't hit it too hard, but worked a good count. Working another one here. She's up 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to Mia Johnson. Going to start a rally for Parkside. Swings and laces one to left field. That is caught. Davis tracked it down, surging to the wall. Johnson with arguably Parkside's best contact of the afternoon. It results in an out. Hallie Remington, 0 for 1 with a line out to third as well. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. This one jammed to third. Gallagher fields, throws across the diamond to Leverson in time. And 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the fourth. Fairly quickly for Lopez, who has really found her groove as she's gotten through this Parkside lineup. Riley Bates has 1 of 2 Parkside hits. The freshman lined it up the middle in her first at-bat. Looking for a repeat performance. Takes the first pitch right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Bates over at second base for Parkside. Looking to strike a 2-out rally. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Lopez has been real efficient. On 56 pitches, has thrown 34 strikes. Had all 3 of her strikeouts in the third inning. Bates swings and misses. On the off speed from Lopez, 2-2. She struck out 3, as I just said, in an inning ago. A chance to end the fourth with a strikeout. The 2-2 to Bates. Fly to left. Should be playable for Davis. She's under it and makes the 2-handed grab to retire this side. 1-2-3 goes Parkside in the bottom of the fourth, and to the fifth we go in a 3-0 Minnesota Moorhead lead.
At the University of Wisconsin Parkside, we're producing the next generation of leaders. Students studying biosciences, IT, business management, and digital design and fabrication will lead us into a new era of success, powered by bright young minds that solve problems and invent products. And it starts with choosing a university that's affordable, with small class sizes, in-demand programs, and excellent placement rates. See what the future looks like. Visit uwp.edu. Be at Parkside, the University of Wisconsin Parkside.
Lopez, Gallagher, Johnson here in the top of the fifth as Casey Schickel remains in the circle. The first pitch is outside, 1-0. Lopez 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Singled and scored in the first, popped out in the third. Third time through for Schickel, and this is arguably her biggest test yet, as this one's popped up on the infield. That's an out. Made contact with the ceiling of the dome, was hauled in by Bates regardless. So 2 pitches in and out for Schickel. And they say getting through an order for the third time is the toughest. But head coach Kristen Ortman in her 8th season trusts Schickel to get through the heart of the order. First one misses outside, come Matt Gallagher. Gallagher walked in the first, grounded out in the third. Hit the ball hard. 2-0. Schickel has had her struggles. Walked 2 hitters in the first, but in all has been relatively efficient. Swing and a rocket foul off the bat of Gallagher. 2-1. Has produced 8 ground balls, 5 flyouts. Allowed 5 hits through her work so far. It's been 4 1/3. She went 4 2/3 in her first start. Looking to get past that mark. But Gallagher up now 3-1. Chance to do some damage. Has not homered yet this season. That's on the outside corner, 3-2. Schickel has not struck out a batter yet. The 3-2, grounded to short. Playable for Norman, who bobbles it initially. That's going to be an error. I beg your pardon, Welling over at short for Parkside. Will go down as an E6. So not a hit for Schickel. Allowed to Schickel. Grace Olajen will pitch run for Gallagher. Gallagher gets on once again. So 1 out, runner on in Olajen. And Johnson in the box. 0 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch down and out, 1-0. Johnson, the designated player for this Dragons lineup. Bats with 1 on and 1 out in a 3-0 lead. Takes it upstairs. 2-0. Ground ball hit hard at someone. Could get Schickel out of trouble. The runner goes. It's upstairs for a ball. Throw down to second. Ends up in center field. Oltjen steals a bag. She'll remain at second. The count is also 3-0 as Johnson took that one upstairs. Parkside will conference in the circle. Maybe trying to settle down Schickel right now and give her a moment to regain her composure. She walked just 2 hitters, but both of those came in 2 out of the first 3 batters of the game that she faced. But since then, has really settled down and a couple pitches away from escaping this 5th inning, and allowing just 3 runs has given your team a really good chance to win a softball game. set to go again. Johnson will dig in on a 3-0. Here it comes, inside corner. Called a strike, 3-1. This start a whole lot different than Shekel's first time against McKendree. The 3-1 well upstairs for a ball. Medlin initially hung on, throws down to third, but back to first is Oltjen. She thought about it, but Medlin dove, trapped the ball, and probably would have had Oltjen out by a few steps if she tried 3. So third walk of the game for Schickel. Johnson's on first. Oltjen at second. First pitch to Centeno is a strike, 0-1. Centeno has done nothing but damage against Schickel so far. She's 2 for 2 with 2 hard hit base hits, and she's going to have not her third. On comes Rutledge to make the grab. Maybe got jammed. Nearly on base for her third time. It's a big out for Schickel. Finally retiring Centeno, and here comes Norman. So first and second, 2 outs. Norman 0 for 1, grounded out to Schickel in both of her first 2 at-bats. Takes the first pitch downstairs, 1-0. Goddard awaits on deck. Schickel looking to escape trouble. Hit right back to her again, believe it or not. 3 groundouts for Norman, all to Schickel. Schickel was in some trouble, but she escaped as Moorhead left 2 on. On to the bottom of the 5th we go. Parkside looking to generate some offense, trailing 3.
Premium cotton, grown and sewn in America. The new Jockey Made in America tee is the most comfortable t-shirt you'll ever wear. Just know that you're supporting American workers who craft the comfort Americans have trusted since 1876. Remember, there's only one jockey.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Being a member of a winning team takes hard work, dedication, setting goals, dreaming big. That's why I teamed up with Educators Credit Union. Giving back fuels me and educators. And together we're scoring big for our community.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
I'm Bobby Portis, and I'm a member.
With just 2 hits through 4 innings, Parkside still looking to get at Lopez, who has been in a rhythm. Medlin, ball, Livernash here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch hit in the air to center field, but right at the center fielder McCarthy. 1 pitch, 1 out as Medlin is retired. This is what Lopez has done. A lot of quick outs, has gotten ahead of many Parkside hitters and has made them pay. She struck out 3. All 3 came in the 3rd inning. First pitch to ball, up and out. 1-0. Ball popped out in her first at-bat that came in the 2nd. That's a ball. 2-ball, 2-0. Ball on a good hitter's count here. Gallagher shades in, playing middle of the bag at 3rd. That's a strike on the inside corner. Two balls and 1 strike. Lopez through the motion, fastball outside, 3-1. What's been so impressive about Lopez, of course, is her efficiency, but she has not walked a Parkside hitter to this point. Down 3-1 to ball. The 3-1 swing and a foul ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Took something off it. And ball is the fourth strikeout victim on the behalf of Lopez this afternoon. Lopez has retired 6 straight Parkside hitters since Delgado's single in the third. Here's Tia Livernash. The lefty swings and misses on the first pitch. 0-1. Livernash did strike out in her first at-bat. Punches it foul left side. Late on the heater, 0-2. And Lopez, a chance for a real quick inning. With 4 strikeouts so far. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Make that 5. Lopez is fired up. 5 scoreless innings under her belt. On to the 6th we go. 3-0 Minnesota Moorhead.
If financial service group is right for you, our Find Your Fit process ensures if we're not the kind of advisor you're looking for, we'll help you find one who is. Visit our website today to set up a no-hassle, no-cost conversation. If we're not just right for you, we'll give you options so you find the model that fits your needs. Check us out today at toyourwealth.com.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health. We're here for you.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
Casey Schickel back out there for the top of the 6th. So far, 94 pitches through 5 innings. Set to face 7, 8, 9. First pitch downstairs to Goddard, 1-0. Goddard, McCarthy, and Davis round out the 3 for the Dragons here in the top of the 6th, possessing a 3-0 lead. In there for a strike, 1-1, a good bounce back pitch for Casey Schickel. But Lopez has held Parkside's offense in check, allowing just 2 hits. It's the count now 2-1. All 3 runs have been earned. This one's grounded to third, left of the bag, and foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goddard singled back in the 4th. In fact, singled home a run in the 4th. 1 for 2 this afternoon. The 2-2. Hits softly to Johnson. She has got plenty of time to chuck it across the diamond in time. One up, 1 down here in the top of the 6th. And that's something Schickel has done real well. A lot of weak contact on the ground. First pitch to McCarthy is pitch number 100 this afternoon from Schickel. It misses upstairs, 1-0. She's been a workhorse this afternoon in game 1. McCarthy showed bunt, pulled back at the last second. And it was a ball, 2-0. McCarthy, 1 for 2. Singled in the 4th, grounded out in the 2nd. The 2-0. Right down Main Street for a strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Schickel has not struck out a batter just yet, as this one's to Johnson. Johnson's been automatic at third, and that continues. Another ground ball resulting in and out for Casey Schickel. It has no doubt gotten her through this start. Now the 9-hitter, Lizzie Davis. Lined out hard to Mia Johnson. back in inning number 4. The first one misses outside. 1-0. Schickel now at 104 pitches through 5 2/3. Davis, 0 for 2. Loops it into left. On comes Rutledge. She cannot handle it. It goes by her. Good backup by Remington, but Rutledge was able to get on regardless. It's going to be a stand-up double for Lizzie Davis. It was a tough play for Rutledge. Mentioned that she was unable to handle it. Well, she had to run a long way to get there and just couldn't do it at the last second. 6th hit of the game off Schickel. And the 9-hitter Davis delivers a double. Here's Evans, the 1-hitter. Hits one. What a grab at short. Norman tracked it down, and Schickel out of trouble in the 6th. A hit, no runs, 1 left on in the top half of the 6th. 3-0 Minnesota Moorhead. On to the bottom half we go.
Ooh, you look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters. If you're looking to strengthen relationships with your key clients or prospects, President's Club Sports will get you there.
Six outs to play with for Parkside as they trail 3. They've only mustered together 2 hits so far. 9-1-2. Welling, Delgado, Rutledge in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch is low. I'd like to correct myself. It was Welling who made the catch over at shortstop to end the top half of the 6th. She's 0 for 1 so far with a strikeout against Lopez. Now she grounds one to third, left of the bag. Gallagher knocked that one down. 1 ball and 1 strike to Welling. The only 2 Parkside hitters to register hits are Delgado, who awaits on deck, and Riley Bates. Popped up left side, should be playable for Gallagher, and she makes the catch in foul ground. It took just 3 pitches for Lopez to register the first out of the bottom half of the 6th. And the order flips around, 3rd time through coming up. Delgado and Rutledge with Johnson in the hole. Delgado looking to start up a rally. Parkside trailing 3. First pitch to Delgado, below the knees, a ball. 1-0. Delgado popped out in the 1st, and of course that single in the 3rd. Once again a ball, 2-0 to Delgado. Hitters count, 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Delgado also possesses some of the most elite speed on Parkside's roster, so getting her on base is a plus in many different ways. The 3-0, that's in there for a strike. Lopez took something off that to ensure that she'd fit that in the box. 3-1 the count. Lopez to Delgado. Delgado takes it inside, ball 4. First walk surrendered of the afternoon by Lopez. Outstanding to this point. And here comes Cassie Rutledge. 0 for 2 so far, struck out in her last at-bat. Rutledge with Delgado on first. First pitch to her, wave and a miss. 0-1. Lopez used some of the anger of surrendering that walk on that fastball. Blew it right by Rutledge. 0-1. This one hit in the air to left field. It's pretty deep. Back goes Davis to the wall. It's out of here. We got a one-run game as Rutledge leaves the building. Oh, how the tables have turned. Lopez looked untouchable through the first 5 1/3 innings of softball, and all of a sudden, a walk and a 2-run blast have made this a ball game once again. Cassie Rutledge smokes her first home run of the season, and she got a lot of it. They say it is very hard to crack homers inside this dome. There's just not a lot of carry. It requires raw power to drive a softball over these fences, and Cassie Rutledge, fresh off a second-team All-GLIAC season, is on the board in the long ball category. Folks, it's 3-2. And here's Mia Johnson. First pitch, laced right at Goddard's. Couple rockets off the bat at Johnson this afternoon. However, 0 for 3. Here comes Remington with 2 outs and no one on. Parkside with 4 outs to play with. They still trail 1. Lopez delivers this one way upstairs. 1-0. Rutledge got a fastball high in the zone and put the sweet spot on it and did not miss. Remington 0 for 2 so far, and she's up 2-0 in the count. The 2-0. Hit to second and passed. Base hit for Remington. Parkside has the tying runs on base. Remington's first hit of the afternoon. And here's Riley Bates. Parkside got just 2 hits through 5 innings. They've registered 2 here in the 6th. 3-2 your score. Tying run at first. 2 outs. Might be making a sub here. Mike Armitage, the head coach, will make a sub. So in the meantime, we will head to break. Parkside threatening. Tying run at first. Go-ahead run at the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Financial Service Group is a fee-only financial advisory firm, meaning we don't get paid commissions for selling you any financial products. That takes the incentive for selling out of our business model and allows us to put and keep your best interest first. Visit us at toyourwealth.com today to learn more.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health. We're here for you.
Back here in Rosemont, Illinois, Parkside threatening And a bunch of subs for Minnesota Moorhead. Well, rather changes, defensive changes. Probably the best way to put it. So Godaris goes to play first base. She goes from second to first. Norman goes from short to second. Lopez goes from the circle to shortstop. And onto the mound goes Tegan Clemens, the freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Will be making her 5th appearance of the season, carrying a 4.5 ERA through 4 appearances and 14 innings of work. She struck out 15 and has walked just 2. Riley Bates steps in. She's the go-ahead run. First pitch, upstairs. 1-0 to Bates. Parkside has scored both their runs via the long ball. Rutledge left the building earlier this inning. Tying run at first. Downstairs to Bates, 2-0. Parkside bringing the energy. Trying to rally back here in Game 1 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. Trailed 3. Now trailing 1. The 2-0 to Bates. Downstairs, 3-0. Megan Medling awaits on deck with Remington at first. Can't imagine Bates swinging the bat here. Clemens has just entered and has yet to throw a strike. The 3-0 pitch. That's right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Three-1 your count. Something into the gap could tie this game. The 3-1 to Bates. Down the middle. 3-2. From 3-0 to full. Remington will be off to the races at first. She'll go when the ball's released. The 3-2. Clemens to Bates. Fouled away. Let's do it again. Big pitch coming up and a big chance for Clemens to work out of trouble and send us to the 7th. 1-run game. The payoff pitch. Bates fouls it away again. Let's do it for a 3rd time. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Clemens to Bates. Tying run at first in Remington. Off she goes. The 3-2. Outside corner, strike 3. Bates gets caught looking, and Clemens, the freshman, ends the bottom of the 6th, but not before Cassie Rutledge smokes a 2-run bomb. It's a 1-run game onto the final inning.
Premium cotton, grown and sewn in America. The new Jockey Made in America tee is the most comfortable t-shirt you'll ever wear. Just know that you're supporting American workers who craft the comfort Americans have trusted since 1876. Remember, there's only one jockey.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Being a member of a winning team takes hard work, dedication, setting goals, dreaming big. That's why I teamed up with Educators Credit Union. Giving back fuels me.
1-run game as we enter the top of the 7th from Rosemont, Illinois. Schickel back out for her 7th inning of work. Lopez to lead off. She pops it up into shallow center field. Diving and making the catch is Remington. We've seen that before. An emphatic out number 1 in the top of the 7th. She just loves diving and making catches in Rosemont, Illinois. That's got to be what it is. First pitch to Gallagher outside, 1-0. You can tell momentum is just shifting towards Parkside after being shut out for 5 innings. One swing of the bat has changed the feel of this game. But of course, Minnesota State Moorhead still up a run. And Schickel will be tasked with getting 2 more outs before Parkside can have another chance. Gallagher smokes one foul. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gallagher 0 for 2 so far. Walked in the first, grounded out in the third, reached on an error in the 5th. That's outside, 3-1. And Schickel at a dangerous spot against Gallagher. (3-1) popped up on the infield. Or a foul ball, I'd like to say. Sometimes tough to read here in the Dome. Scott Stemple made the call pretty quickly. The count is full. Schickel to Gallagher, the 3-2. Hit a little softer, but foul regardless. Schickel looking to put down Gallagher for the 3rd time. 3-2, smoked foul again. Gallagher is hunting anything up in the zone here, looking to give it a ride. We'll see what Schickel offers on another 3-2. 1-run game here in the Rosemont Dome tournament. 1 out in the top of the 7th. Pitch to Gallagher, fouled away once again. And she's sticking around. Rutledge definitely got a hold of a baseball. Dimensions are 210 down the line and 235 dead center. 9th pitch of the at-bat, the 3-2. Well ahead of it again is Gallagher. 10th pitch coming up. What an at-bat. The Dragons lead a run. Another 3-2. We'll do it again. What an at-bat here by Gallagher. Foul ball after foul ball. This is going to be Schickel's 118th pitch of the afternoon. 3-2, fouled away again. Believe it or not, the 12th pitch coming up. I mean, what an at-bat. Schickel has just walked 3 hitters. 2 of them came in the first, and she really found her footing in the circle. Through the motion on pitch number 12. Popped up left side. Playable for Rutledge. It hit the ceiling. It's an out. Two outs. A big one for Schickel. Took 12 pitches to do it, but she got it done. Now Johnson. 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. First pitch, a fastball, knee high for a strike. 0-1. Schickel on the cusp of 7 innings of work. She's battled so far. This one hammered down the left field line, but well foul. Both Gallagher and Johnson just peppering balls foul. Here in the 7th. Johnson looking to straighten one up. Put together a replica of Cassie Rutledge. Outside. Outside again, 3-1. Rather 2-2, I beg your pardon. Schickel has not struck out a hitter this afternoon. The 2-2. Popped up, center field. Remington has a read, makes the two-handed grab. That one a lot easier than the first. And on to the bottom half of the seventh we go. It's a one-run game as Parkside looking to draw even.
If financial service group is right for you, our Find Your Fit process ensures if we're not the kind of advisor you're looking for, we'll help you find one who is. Visit our website today to set up a no-hassle, no-cost conversation. If we're not just right for you, we'll give you options so you find the model that fits your needs. Check us out today at toyourwealth.com.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
It's a one-run game as we enter the bottom half of the seventh inning. Game one of the Rosemont Dome tournament, and this one has been all we can ask for. Lopez of Minnesota State Moorhead was dominant through 5 before surrendering a 2-run blast to Cassie Rutledge. It's Medlin, Ball, Livernash. 6, 7, 8 for Parkside. 3 outs to play with. Looking to draw even. Trailing just a run. First pitch is outside to Medlin. Medlin 0 for 2 so far today. The 1-0. Hits softly. What a grab at short. Lopez. She got it done in the circle for 5 1/3, and now she's doing it over at short. That's a big out number 1. Now Ball. Ball also 0 for 2. A strikeout and a pop out. Clemens through the motion. The first pitch. Outside corner, strike 1. 0-1. Ball waves and misses. 0-2. Clemens starting to settle in. The freshman has displayed great command through her first 4 outings, and she's bringing it here in outing number 5. The 0-2. Fouled away. Ball just got a piece. Emmy Ball going to do all she can to battle and give Parkside an opportunity to put the tying run on base. The 0-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Parkside will not send out Livernash. Instead, Megan Mazza. Parkside down to their last breath. And Mazza will hit. 5'9" righty from Plainfield, Illinois. First at bat here in the Rosemont Dome tournament, and it's coming at a huge point. Mazza has just recorded 5 at-bats this season, has not yet recorded a hit. Clemens through the motion. Mazza takes the first pitch up and away. 1-0. Mazza looking to find some magic, get on base, or maybe even put one out of the yard. Homered once last season. Hits one over the mound. Lopez could end it. She does. Ball game. Minnesota Moorhead takes down Parkside in game number 1 of the Rosemont Dome tournament. Parkside made things close. Cassie Rutledge took off and blasted her first home run of the season to make it 3-2, but it was not enough. Your final box score from Game 1 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Minnesota State University Moorhead. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Wisconsin Parkside. Folks, this is just Game 1. Still 5 more to go on the weekend, including another one versus Truman State University for Parkside within the next 30 minutes. For myself, Ethan Birch, will step aside, but sticking around for game number 2 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. We'll see you in game number 2.